What's up, you crazy people? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about ways in which you can promote your YouTube channel to get more views and just to get that exponential growth which we all want on YouTube. So in order to grow on YouTube, you need to promote. As you know, you can't just make your videos and then just expect the YouTube algorithm to pick it up and get you thousands of views. It just doesn't happen that way. You need to put in the work. So today's video is about how to promote your channel and for free. If it's your first time here, my name is Damien Ruth. I do social media tips and I also touch on a little bit of crypto as well. So if you want to see more of that kind of content, make sure you smash that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss any further videos like this one. Let's get into the content and show you 3 ways in which you can promote your YouTube channel. So the first free method is obviously using all the social media platforms, but in particular pay attention to TikTok. TikTok is massive right now and it's growing exponentially. People are using it more and more from YouTube, big YouTubers and YouTubers that didn't think that they were cool enough to use TikTok. Okay, so it's beginning to get a lot more traction and attention from marketers and people who didn't feel like they belonged on the platform because it has got a lot of young users on there. But TikTok in itself is now growing with the YouTube community, so it's a great place to go and jump onto, and you can actually get more of a viral effect from TikTok than you can currently on the YouTube Shorts, because it just has that user base, and YouTube Shorts is slowly growing but it isn't at the same level as TikTok yet. So if you haven't got a TikTok account, even if you don't feel like it's something that you want to get into, just give it a try. I can promise you will get some good views there, and if you work on it you can start to gain some subscribers too. Number 2, Instagram. Make sure you jump all over Instagram. I have pushed it over and over again on my channel. If you've noticed, I've got an Instagram tips playlist as well, so go and check that out. But I am a strong believer in Instagram and pushing your YouTube content on Instagram. Why? Because Instagram has actually got their own section called IGTV. On IGTV, you can use that section to literally repurpose your YouTube video. So when you've done a YouTube video, you can actually go ahead, take that video, no work is required, maybe touch it up a little bit, put some Instagram branding on there, okay? Make it look like it's been recorded on Instagram, remove the YouTube elements of the video and add some Instagram elements on there. I mean, you don't have to do that, that's just an option. But yes, take your videos, chuck it onto Instagram in the IGTV section. If you want some tips on IGTV, go ahead and check out my Instagram playlist. I've gone into detail about IGTV, what it is, and you can actually monetize on IGTV as well. So that's a great option. If you're monetized on YouTube, go ahead and chase that Instagram part as well and double up your revenue. Number 3, another free way is, obviously we've gone over using all the social media platforms, but another top platform to use is Twitter. Now Twitter, it's not really used for the long-term use, it's used for short-term. So what I mean by this is, as soon as you've done a new video, say on Twitter tips or whatever your community is on Twitter, post your video up as soon as possible, because this is more like doing a status just to say, hey, I've just done a new video, check it out. Okay, so it's like a quick notification, because as we know, within those first 2 hours of a video going live, you want to get as much traction as possible, you want to get as much traffic onto the video as possible, and Twitter is a great way to notify people of a new video without having to go into detail. Just give a quick status update and you will get some views there. I can guarantee you will get some views. If it's niche related, you've used the right tags, you've used the right hashtags in your tweet, people are going to jump all over that, because when you post a video onto Twitter, it gives you a much bigger section than the standard tweet, and you can play the video directly from Twitter as well. It just doesn't show as a link, it actually gives a preview of the video, the thumbnail. Okay, so make sure you create it in your face thumbnails, make sure it stands out, post it onto Twitter, and you will get some good free targeted views from Twitter. Collaborate with people in your niche. If you've got a bunch of followers that you contact regularly, or they're in conversations with you, I'm talking like daily, why not take that conversation into video form? Record yourselves talking about a subject, okay? Interview one another, collaborate with one another, because they've got viewers, they've got followers that don't know about you, and vice versa. So it's like an exchange of traffic between you both, but you're not charging each other, okay? So collaborations is a great way for you to reach new audiences which you wouldn't have reached already, you wouldn't have even known about, and they wouldn't have known about you, okay? So it's a great way for you to grow, as well as the person that you're collaborating with. So you could be a lot bigger than the person that you're collaborating with, and that's just going to make them say yes straight away, because they see you as an opportunity to market their videos to a bigger audience for free without having to pay, because you're getting that collaboration, you're getting that content, they're getting new content as well, and it's giving them a boost, and it's also giving you a boost with new subscribers, and obviously those minutes will start to build up as well. So this is all about the snowball effect within YouTube. Once you get past that 2,000 and 3,000 subscriber mark, it just gets a lot easier as you have those targeted followers. So when you do collaborations, don't do it with people that are completely in a different niche to you, okay? If they are in a completely different niche to you, make the collaboration in a sense of YouTube focused, okay? Make it in a sense of how and why they started YouTube. Ask them questions around their YouTube channel and how it's growing for them, okay? So if you're YouTube tips like me, that's the kind of collaboration I would do. If you're both in the same niche, then great, you've got lots to talk about. So collaborations is another great way for you to get free targeted traffic to your channel and increase their subscribers. Another one kind of linking in with collaborations is let somebody roast your channel. I know, crazy, you want someone to rib you. What am I talking about? But you actually want this, trust me. Get somebody to give your channel a review. So there's plenty of people out there that are putting themselves out there and reviewing your channel completely free. They're doing this, they're not asking for any money, okay? Because like I just described, they see it as a collaboration effort, okay? They see it as a chance to get your viewers, your subscribers, viewing their channel, okay? So there's a lot of people out there that are openly saying, let me look at your channel and let me publicly review it and rip it apart, okay? It's a good thing to do because you are getting an external view of your channel. You're getting people putting comments on that review, and you can go ahead and use everything. Take it with a pinch of salt, okay? A lot of people will put comments on there which you probably won't agree with, but you're going to learn things which you didn't actually know about your channel. I recently had a review done by Brendan Sparks. I'll leave his link in the description. I've mentioned him before on my previous video as well. He really gave me some tips on how to improve my channel art and my thumbnails, okay, and things like that, and that's really helped me, and it helped me to grow a little bit more. I actually got some subscribers from that as well. So I'm looking to do more of that type of collaboration, that type of content, really getting people to rib your channel, okay, rip your channel apart. And if you feel like that you're stuck and you want some tips on your channel and you don't really know where to go next, this is a great step for you, because you're going to get those tips, you're going to get those external views, things that you don't see yourself, and you think, what did I think of that? Why on earth was I doing that? I didn't even notice this. Other people, sometimes you just need a fresh eye, okay? So when somebody's looking at your channel for the first time, they notice these things whereas you don't. So go ahead and look into places that do YouTube channel reviews. Try and aim small to start with, because the larger YouTube channels, such as Nim for instance, okay, he does channel reviews. If you go onto the YouTube small channel, the Tube Buddy on Facebook, he does channel reviews as well, but again, they are a lot more popular and it's harder to actually get your channel mentioned and live, like done as a live review. So it's actually quite hard to get onto those. So start small, work your way up. Once you've got the subscriber base, they'll probably pick you up more and they'll want to review your channel more. Be active in the community as well, because that's one way for you to get noticed and be picked up for a review. So go ahead, pop onto YouTube, type in the search bar YouTube channel reviews, and trust me, you will find plenty of people that would be willing to do that for you. Start small, build up, and that's another great way for you to get free channel traffic and targeted traffic as well, and you'll see your subscribers increase and you'll see engagements as well. Next way to get free traffic is something which I beat myself up over every single week. I just completely forget to do it. It's something which actually I'm quite lucky to have built up, but I don't use it as much. I neglect it, and I should just punch myself in the face for doing that. Email lists. That's what I'm talking about right now. If you're a marketer, or even if you're not a marketer, if you have an email list, okay, if you're on Aweber or GetResponse or anything like that, and you've built yourself up an email list, and I'm not just talking about recently, in the past, okay, use that email list, okay. You've managed to get those subscribers to your email list, and it's good practice anyway for you to email your list regularly with good value content, okay. So if they've subscribed to your list for tips and things like that, then you're missing out on a huge opportunity to email that list, because you've probably got hundreds and thousands of people on your list and they don't know about your new content on your channel. They probably don't even know that you've got a new YouTube channel, right? So email your list. That's a great way for you to put constant content out there to a whole new audience with people that aren't on social media and they literally just use email, okay? So if you haven't got an email list, I'll do a separate video on email marketing. I think I've got an old video somewhere on my channel, okay, but I have actually got one for integrating Aweber into your websites and things like that, but this isn't the video for that. I'm a digital marketer, I do all that, but if you want some tips on email marketing, I can go ahead and do that. Drop in the comments below if that's something that you want to see. But building it in the email list, they say the money is in the list, and it really truly is. It's helped me a lot in the past. I've made a bunch of money from my email list, okay, promoting other products, but I neglect the fact that I have a list there to promote my YouTube channel to. So that's something which I'm going to start and do more with, and push my content out to my email list. So that's the next method, is use your email lists if you have them. Going back to social platforms, if you have a bunch of social platforms, put your link in your bio. I know it seems like a simple thing, but many people forget to do that. Put your link in your bio. It's a very simple thing to do, but if you're constant on other platforms, if you're constantly tweeting, if you're constantly on LinkedIn, okay, searching for jobs and things like that, when people come onto your profile, the first thing they're going to see is that profile picture, especially on LinkedIn, okay? They'll see that profile picture. Directly below, that's where you need to be putting your YouTube link. Believe me, people just love YouTube. They're nosy. They want to see what you're all about. They will go ahead and they'll click onto that link and they'll look at your videos. So adding your link in each one of the bios of your social platforms, I'm not going to say it's a must because a lot of people don't like to do it, but it works, okay? If you put your link into all your bios, it does work, because people will probably think, oh, I wonder what they do on their channel. If they're doing well on this platform, I wonder what their YouTube channel looks like, okay? So if you're quite big on those platforms, then you've got an easy reach with gaining new subscribers on YouTube, getting new fresh views to your YouTube channels and your videos. So every time you do a video, yes, upload it to your platforms, but make sure you've got the link in your bios as well. Talking about LinkedIn, LinkedIn is massive. I am an average user of LinkedIn. If you go on to Google, just Google me, you'll see that LinkedIn is high priority. It's got high value, so it ranks on websites a lot easier. So basically what I mean here is LinkedIn has high authority. So if you know about SEO, okay, you know about how Google works, LinkedIn is one of the highest social media platforms for authority with keywords and things like that, okay? So when it comes to search engine optimization, LinkedIn is king, okay? LinkedIn is always king when it comes to search engine optimization. Why is it always king? LinkedIn has a section where you can actually write your own articles on the platform, which gets published in such a way that Google picks it up as a high authoritative article. So if you've wrote an article about something that's trending at the moment, or an article that people are asking a lot of questions about, Google actually prioritizes that, and they give you a whole section on top of YouTube from your LinkedIn article answering a certain question, okay? I've been featured a couple of times using LinkedIn, and it is quite a big section that they give you. So go and check out LinkedIn and check out the article section. So you can write an article on what your video is about. So if you've just created say if you've got a cooking channel, right? You've just created a new video on how to cook a certain dish, right? Put the recipe, how to cook this dish into a LinkedIn article, okay? And then in your video, make sure to mention, if they want to see the recipe guide, check out the article below in the description. Boom, they click on that article, they go over to your LinkedIn, they view the article, and they follow you on LinkedIn. What's going to happen then? When you have a new video, so they may not have subscribed to your channel, they might have watched that recipe, they click on that link, they go over to your LinkedIn, they didn't subscribe to you on your YouTube channel, but they've gone through, they've used the recipe, great, they're happy, they followed you on LinkedIn. You do another video, another recipe, they're not going to get the notification from YouTube because silly them, they didn't subscribe to you, but they did follow you on LinkedIn. They're going to see that article on LinkedIn, they're going to read it. What do you do in that article? You have the video in the article, okay? So on your LinkedIn article, you would simply just put the video there, because you can do that. You can put your YouTube video on there with the recipe on there, and people are going to click through and they're going to do the recipe whilst they're following through on YouTube, and then again they're going to think this is great, subscribe to the channel, okay? So LinkedIn, another top platform for you to be utilizing, and you probably didn't even know about the articles. If you didn't know, please do drop in the comments below. Let me know if you've started using LinkedIn articles and if it's helped you out, and what do you think about it. If you want to see more in-depth videos around LinkedIn, I will definitely do those videos coming up soon. I've been thinking I need to start to do more LinkedIn videos, because LinkedIn, I believe, is great for promoting not just your YouTube channels, but anything really, because it has got the power of those articles there. So LinkedIn is another great source for growing your channel for free. I hope these tips have helped you guys. Please do drop in the comments below and let me know if you've used any of these methods to get any new subscribers, new views for free to your channel. I'm Damien Ruth. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss any further tips from me, and I shall see you guys on the next video. Peace.